Hello everybody and welcome back to Warship Blitz with a review of the Mikhail Kutuzov. So I've got two videos I've done of this ship, a review. This is what I would call the best case. So the previous battle was the Cage, which is a central control map, which is very tough for Russian cruisers, especially the Cage, which has high tier ships in it. This is the Shoal, and it is a base capture, and yeah. Well, basically, it's just try and reduce kill as many of the enemy ships as possible. I'm not sure what this guy's communicating. There are other ways to communicate. Either he doesn't like Russian ships, he doesn't like the paint job, or he's trying to get my attention, and I'm not really too sure which. But I'm not going to charge up ahead in a Russian cruiser. I'm going half speed to, to make sure that I'm not the first ship seen, because there's not going to be a lot of fun in that. We've got our first enemy. We're going to turn ourselves in. It's a Shapayev, so it's basically the twin of this ship from a guns perspective. It's slightly, it's slightly different in its performance characteristics. A little bit faster, and a little bit, few more. 700 more health, but still. I'm switching to HE because that AP is not going to do a lot. As you can see, probably the big feature about this ship is that its guns are basically laser beams. So we have this kitted out with, and as you can see, that means that if you miss with one, you miss with everything, because everything falls in a very neat pattern. So what we do is we have the ship kitted out with the dispersion reduction. It also has historical camo, and the elite skill is 4% range increase. So really, if you like being the sniper, this is the ship to do it in. Now those main battery shells, they do about 400, just over 400 damage each. You can see I'm getting a lot of half hits there. But there's a 6% fire chance, and because you fire 12 shots in a tight grouping every 7.8 seconds, it's a real fire starter. And the range is magnificent. It's basically a big circle across most of the map. And although normally Russian cruisers have very flat trajectories, because the range is so far, you can see that we can even loft it over islands, which is just a nice touch. Although if we're too close to the islands, obviously those flat trajectories become a bit of a problem. And here we are, we're just trying to set stuff alight. 65 hits so far for 3 fires, which is sort of, I suppose, on average really. At 6%, for every 100 shells you'd expect 6 fires, so for every 53, slightly lower than average. Anyway, just got to keep it going, or someone set me on fire. That's no fun. And what I'm doing at the moment is I'm just reversing out, opening up the distance, because even at the extreme range, you can see that most of the shells are landing quite happily. And here we have a Cleveland. Basically, it represents a target to shoot at and set on fire. And here we go. Oh, the other thing, of course, that helps, well, I'm not sure if it helps at all, is the precise aiming module. And the reason I say I'm not sure if it helps at all is because when I was playing, I didn't really notice much of a difference. Yep, someone else has got him. That's a bit unfortunate. We're lighting a lot of fires, but not getting a lot of final kills. Someone's got. Let me just see if I can line this guy up, and someone gets him. Right. Oh well, Colorado, and as you can see, right at the edge of the range. Away we go. And I've just got to make sure I give enough lead. But 4 out of 6 shells hit. Well, 9 hit out of that lot. Here we go, full broadside of 9 shells, and 8 hit. right at the edge of the range, and that's with the precise aiming on cooldown. There we go, 2 fires, nice to see, and we're just going to keep this guy going. Now he could turn around and really hammer this boat. I have taken a little bit of damage, but not too much, but I know that if at this range he's unlikely to actually cause a one-shot kill, and I still have the smoke. So I'm just going to keep lighting him up as long as he lets me. And obviously he's more concerned about that Edinburgh, which, to be fair, or maybe the battleship. Yeah, he's really heading into trouble here, because yeah, he's essentially allowing himself to be focused by 3 ships, and he's burning. And he will have used his damage control because he was burning before, and we'll just keep burning for the final 22 seconds. 7 fires, there we go. 8 fires for 185 hits. And at this range, 11 out of 12. That's pretty good going. Final shots, didn't even need to use the smoke. So it's a long-range sniper, it is without compare. Earning us the Nameless Hero Award. So let's go have a look at the numbers. So we didn't get the battle star, but that's okay. I think we contributed enough with a Nameless Hero. That's the most damage without killing any ships. Yeah, so 13,000 fire damage, 48,207 hits for 9 fires. Slightly below average, but still great result. Great ship. A lot of fun to light fires and sit at the edge and snipe. It's a great map for it. So yeah, the Mikhail Kutuzov. Hope you enjoyed watching the video, and we'll catch you next time.